Yes, good evening, one and all. Today we have here for a discussion about the industry exposure and job application. And this webinar has to be delivered by Mr. Nikhil Singh, who is currently working as a data analyst and recruiter at Kaizen Executive Private Limited, Baroda. Then we have a second speaker, Mr. Rajan Singh, who is currently working as an IT engineer at Janta Television in Kathmandu, Nepal. And third one is Naveen Yadav, who is working as R&D engineer at APT Electronics Private Limited at Noida, Delhi. So guys, now platform is yours. So Mr. Nikhil Singh, you have to start this webinar.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you for introduction. Guys, before I start our introduction, I would like to tell that Mr. Naveen Yadav is currently at work. So he will try to connect probably, he will be free after 30 or 40 minutes. So it's a crucial time and Sunday is usual off day for him. So he's working. So probably he will join the call and he will share you some insights about the industry. So before I start my introduction, I would like to invite Rajan Singh, okay, to introduce himself, and later I will start my introduction as well. Yeah,
Hello
Rajan.
everyone. Good evening everyone. Hope you all are good in this pandemic period. I am Rajan Singh. I am still working in a Janta Television, one of the most top news channel in Kathmandu, Nepal. Right now I am in IT engineer. I am working as an IT engineer in Janta Television. Today I am here to express. Today I am here to share my experience of more than 1.5 years in my industry field. So the topic is industrial exposure and job application. First of all, we need to know about what is the why we need the industry exposure, why the engineers need industry exposure. We need industry exposure because within 4 years we used to learn about the theoreticals. पूरे 4 वर्ष में हम लोग बस थियोरेटिकल पढ़ते हैं और एज ऑल द थ्योरी सब्जेक्ट्स एंड ऑल, तो उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करने के लिए, उसको डेली लाइफ में इम्प्लीमेंट करने के लिए हमें इंडस्ट्रियल एक्सपोजर चाहिए होता है. और फॉर दैट वी नीड अ गुड इंडस्ट्रीज रिलेटेड द आवर सब्जेक्ट, इंडस्ट्री रिलेटेड टू आवर कोर सब्जेक्ट्स और कोर ब्रांचेस. For that, now we will talk about the company. What expectation does the company take with the freshers? Freshers से कंपनी को क्या एक्सपेक्टेशन होता है? सबसे पहले तो फ्रेशर्स में वो कॉन्फिडेंट होना चाहिए. द फ्रेशर्स नीड्स वो कॉन्फिडेंट होना चाहिए. जबकि जैसे कि हम इंटरव्यू के लिए जाते हैं तो बहुत सारे फ्रेशर्स ऐसे बोलते हैं कि मैं फ्रेशर्स हूँ, मेरे पास कोई भी एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है, मैं कुछ नहीं मैंने अभी तक कुछ नहीं किया है. ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं बोलना होता है. हम पहले जाते ही आई एम कॉन्फिडेंट दैट मैंने ये इंटर्नशिप किया हुआ है, मैंने ये कंपनी में एक्सपोजर किया, मैंने ये कंपनी में ये काम किया हुआ है. ऐसे करके हमें एक्सप्रेस होना होता है, कॉन्फिडेंट दिखाना होता है कि हाँ, तुम जो भी काम दोगे मैं वो करने के लिए मैं कर सकता हूँ, मेरे पास ये इंटर्नशिप है, मैंने ये सीखा हुआ है करके. ऐसे बोलेंगे तो वो पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट जाता है. पहले ही जाके हम बोल देंगे कि नहीं, हमारे पास कुछ भी स्किल्स नहीं है, वहीं पे वो जो इंटरव्यूअर्स होते हैं या कंपनी का जो इंसान होता है उसके पास अलग इम्पैक्ट जाता है. तो सबसे पहले फ्रेशर्स को वहाँ पे बताने के लिए फ्रेशर्स को कॉन्फिडेंट होना पड़ेगा. और वो लोग क्या देखते हैं कि वो एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं कि लर्निंग एटीट्यूड होना चाहिए. एज ए फ्रेशर्स तुम्हारे पास बस थियोरेटिकल नॉलेज होता है, तो यहाँ पे फील्ड में आके लाइव प्रैक्टिकल्स में तुम कुछ सीखने का एटीट्यूड होना चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं कि मेरे पास चार वर्ष मेरे पास इंजीनियरिंग का डिग्री है और मैं तो अब इंजीनियर बन चुका हूँ, मुझे कोई भी रख लेगा. ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. तो सबसे पहले हमें लर्निंग एटीट्यूड रखना पड़ेगा और पैशंस रखना होता है। जैसे कि मैं एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ, तुम लोगों को ये सब सारे रिलेट कर पाओगे। जैसे कि मैं यहाँ पे मैं जैसे टेलीविजन में काम करता हूँ, तो सपोज कि आज रात को 8 बजे मोदी जी कुछ अनाउंस करने वाले हैं, जैसे कि नोटबंदी में किया हुआ था, या कोई ऐसा ही कुछ अनाउंस करने वाले हो। तो जैसे कि तुम्हारे पास तुम कंपनी में काम करने जाओगे, तो सपोज कि तुम एक डिपार्टमेंट में काम कर रहे हो, तो वहाँ पे तुम्हारा जो सीनियर्स है, जो वो तुम्हारा डिपार्टमेंट लीड कर रहा है, वो उस दिन एब्सेंट हो गया। तो तुम्हारे पास वो लीडिंग एबिलिटी होनी चाहिए, लीडरशिप करने का, टीम लीडरशिप का वो एबिलिटी होगा। तो जब उस दिन वो जो सीनियर्स एब्सेंट हो गया, तो रात को अगर तुम जो 8 बजे जो टेलीकास्ट होने वाला है, तो वो जो जैसे कि मैं काम करता हूँ या टेलीविजन में कोई भी काम करता है, तो वो सिचुएशन हैंडल करने के लिए वो सीनियर नहीं होता है। तो तभी वो अपॉर्चुनिटीज तुम्हें लेना होगा, वो लीडरशिप का अपॉर्चुनिटीज तुम्हें दिया जाएगा कंपनी के तरफ से। तभी तुम्हें वो एबिलिटी, वो लीडरशिप का तुम्हारे अंदर वो रहेगा, तो तुम तभी अच्छा परफॉर्म कर पाओगे। तो तभी वहाँ पे पैशंस का भी काम आता है। तुम साल भर पूरे ईयर पैशंस रखे होंगे कि मुझे कब अपॉर्चुनिटी आएगा। अगर कि साल भर तुम पैशंस नहीं रखे, यार मुझे कुछ देता ही नहीं है ये लोग, तो तुम पहले ही हार मान के चले जाओगे, तो तभी तुम अपना एबिलिटी दिखा नहीं पाओगे। इसके लिए पैशंस, वो लोग पैशंस देखते हैं, मल्टीटास्किंग देखते हैं, और प्रेशर हैंडल कैसे कर सकते हैं वो देखते हैं, और टीम बिल्डिंग वो भी देखते हैं। और लास्ट में सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज योर टेक्निकल नॉलेज अबाउट योर फील्ड। तुम्हारा टेक्निकल नॉलेज कितना है वो भी देखते हैं। लास्ट में सबसे मेन इंपॉर्टेंट वो 4 जो पॉइंट मैंने बोले पहले, वो तो एज हो ही गया, फिर से टेक्निकल नॉलेज इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट, तो वो भी अपना इम्प्रूव करना होगा। और उसके बाद ये सब इंडस्ट्री में जाने के लिए सबसे अब मैं प्रोसेस बताता हूँ कि इंडस्ट्री में सिलेक्ट कैसे होना है, और हमें इंडस्ट्री में जाते हुए फर्स्ट में क्या करना होता है। उसके लिए पहले भी कोई भी इंडस्ट्री या वैकेंसी निकालते हैं, उनके लिए हमें रिज्यूम भेजना पड़ता है। तो उसमें हमारा रिज्यूम मस्ट अट्रैक्टिव, और तुम्हारा एबिलिटी क्या है वो सब उसमें फर्स्ट में देखना, उसमें ही होना पड़ेगा। तो उसके लिए हमारे रिज्यूम में मैं मेन पॉइंट ही बताऊंगा, और बाकी रिज्यूम कैसे बनाते हैं ये सब तो उसके लिए पारुल ने बहुत खर्च किए हुए हैं, फेस वाले हैं, वो लोग सिखा देंगे। मेन क्या चाहिए उसमें मैं वो बता देता हूँ। सबसे पहले तो तुम्हारा इंटर्नशिप होना चाहिए। जैसे कि अब हर एक सेमेस्टर के बाद हमारे पास कम से कम 1 मंथ का लीव होता है, या 20 डेज का लीव होता है। तो उस टाइम में हम बहुत प्लान करते हैं, यहाँ जाएंगे, घूमने जाएंगे, ये यहाँ पे जाएंगे। बट ऐसा नहीं, हमें बहुत सारे इंटर्नशिप करने चाहिए उस टाइम पे। तुम्हारे पास अलग अलग कंपनीज का 1 मंथ का भी एक्सपीरियंस हो जाएगा, 1 मंथ का भी इंटर्नशिप हो जाएगा, तो वो बहुत इफेक्टिव करेगा तुम्हारे मैं क्या बोलते हैं इंडस्ट्रियल जब जॉब के लिए जाओगे तब। तो सबसे पहले मेन चीज इंटर्नशिप होना चाहिए। एटलीस्ट 1, नहीं तो तुम 3-4 कर लोगे वो बेस्ट, वो सबसे बेस्ट रहेगा। नहीं तो एटलीस्ट 1 तो तुम्हें करना ही पड़ेगा। और सेकेंड चीज प्रोजेक्ट्स, और तुम्हारा प्रोजेक्ट कैसा है, और प्रोजेक्ट में तुम्हें प्रोजेक्ट चूज ऐसा करना है कि मैं जो फ्यूचर में जोन सा कोई भी जो कंपनी में मैं काम करना चाह रहा हूँ उस रिलेटेड प्रोजेक्ट चूज करना है, और एक्स्ट्रा एक्टिविटीज। और प्रोजेक्ट ऐसे करना है कि प्रोजेक्ट ऐसा नहीं कि मार्केट में जाके खरीद के ले आएंगे और मार्क्स के लिए दे देंगे, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। तुम्हें अपने हिसाब से छोटा ही प्रोजेक्ट करो, पर अपने अपने अंदर से कि मैंने हाँ ये किया है। क्योंकि इंटरव्यूअर तुम्हें जब तुमने लिखा होगा कि रिज्यूम में कि मैंने ये प्रोजेक्ट किया है, वो लोग वहीं पे पूछेंगे, और वहीं पे पकड़ लेंगे कि तुमने अब खुद से नहीं किया है, बाहर से करवाया है। और एक्स्ट्रा एक्टिविटीज ऑल्सो मेन, ये भी बहुत मायने रखता है। एक्स्ट्रा एक्टिविटीज जैसे कि तुम्हें क्या करना आता है, क्रिकेट में इंटरेस्ट है क्या है, वो सब एकेडमिक्स में क्या किया हुआ है वो भी देखते हैं। और सबसे मेन वो भी है कैरियर ऑब्जेक्टिव्स, तुम फ्यूचर्स में क्या वो कंपनी के लिए क्या कर सकते हो, उसमें रिज्यूम में वो भी एक बहुत वैलिड करता है, वो भी बहुत अच्छे से लिखना पड़ेगा। और एक चीज जो नहीं करना है तुम लोगों को, जैसे कि तुम्हारे पास कोई भी एबिलिटी, तुम्हारे पास कोई भी सर्टिफिकेशन नहीं है, फिर भी तुम कहीं से फेक बनवा के ले आए या वैलिड नहीं है, तो वो सब उसमें लिखना ही नहीं है। क्योंकि वो जब तुम कुछ लिखोगे नेटवर्किंग या ये कुछ भी लिखोगे, तो अगर तुम्हें वो मालूम नहीं है कोडिंग या वगैरह वगैरह, तो अगर तुम्हें वो चीज मालूम नहीं है, तो वो सीधा वहीं पे वो क्वेश्चन करेंगे, और तुम्हें नहीं आएगा वहीं पे तुम्हें रिजेक्ट कर देंगे। इसीलिए जो तुम्हें आता है जिसमें तुम परफेक्ट हो वही चीज लिखो और वही चीज रखना है, और उसमें तुम एक्सप्लेन भी कर पाओगे, तुम्हारा कॉन्फिडेंट उधर दिखेगा। तो ये चीजें होना चाहिए रिज्यूम में। और उसको इम्प्लीमेंट कैसे करना है वो अब हम बात करेंगे इंटरव्यू प्रोसेस का। इंटरव्यू प्रोसेस सबसे पहले तो बहुत सारे कंपनी वैकेंसीज निकालते हैं, हम रिज्यूम भेजते हैं और रिज्यूम से ही पहले फिल्टर आउट करते हैं कि इसका क्या एबिलिटी है, क्या करती है, उससे ही रिज्यूम से सबसे पहले फिल्टर आउट करेंगे वो लोग। रिज्यूम से तुम बाकी बच गए तो उसके बाद सब बहुत सारे कंपनी का डिफरेंट डिफरेंट प्रोसेस होता है। एवरेज मैं नॉर्मल प्रोसेस बता देता हूँ। पहले रिज्यूम फिल्टर करेंगे, उसके बाद रिज्यूम में अगर सिलेक्ट हो गए तो रिटन एग्जाम के लिए बोलेंगे। रिटन एग्जाम के बाद ग्रुप डिस्कशन होगा, उसके बाद पर्सनल इंटरव्यू आएगा। पर्सनल इंटरव्यू में तुम्हारा रिज्यूम देखा जाएगा, वो लोग रिज्यूम देखेंगे और उसके बाद तुम्हारे रिज्यूम के हिसाब से वो क्वेश्चंस पूछेंगे। तो वहां पे भी कॉन्फिडेंट दिखाना होता है। तो कॉन्फिडेंट कहाँ से आएगा? वही इंटर्नशिप किया होगा तुमने, वहां से कॉन्फिडेंट आएगा। तुमने अपने 4 ईयर के डिग्री में तुमने जितने प्रोजेक्ट्स किए हैं या अच्छे से पढ़ाई किए हैं, वहां से तुम्हारा कॉन्फिडेंट आएगा। और प्रोजेक्ट्स कितने किए हैं वहां से, वो तो वहां पे तुम बोल पाओगे कि हाँ मैंने ये किया हुआ है, ये किया हुआ है। और मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग कि स्टूडेंट पढ़ के तो जाते हैं, मतलब हाँ मैं ये व्हाट इज इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और या कोई भी सब्जेक्ट के बारे में कुछ पढ़ के तो जाते हैं, पर उसका प्रैक्टिस नहीं किया होता है कि हाँ मैं वहाँ पे जो इंटरव्यूअर के सामने बोल पाऊंगा, ऐसा करके प्रैक्टिस करना होता है। जैसे कि अब कोई भी क्वेश्चन पूछा, तुमने प्रैक्टिस किया हुआ नहीं है, तो तुम्हें अंदर से आ रहा होगा, तुम्हें पता होगा, पर वहाँ पे तुम डिलीवर नहीं कर पाओगे। तो ये मेन इंपॉर्टेंट है कि अगर तुम कोई भी टेक्निकल इंटरव्यू या HR राउंड के लिए, कोई भी राउंड के लिए तुम प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो, तो सबसे पहले घर पे प्रैक्टिस करो। जैसे कि मिरर में देख के करो, या तो हॉस्टल में हो तो बहुत सारे फ्रेंड्स होते हैं, उसको इंटरव्यूअर बना दो और तुम खुद इंटरव्यू देने वाले बन जाओ, और वो ऐसा क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे, वैसे करके प्रैक्टिस करो, तुम्हारा कॉन्फिडेंट अंदर से आएगा कि हाँ वहाँ पे कैसे डिलीवर करेंगे। तो वो हो गया। या घर पे हो तो घर पे पेरेंट्स है, ब्रदर्स सिस्टर्स है, ब्रदर्स है, उनसे वैसे करके तुम वैसे करके प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो। तो वहाँ पे तुम कुछ भूलोगे नहीं कि हाँ मैं ये वो तुम वहाँ पे कॉन्फिडेंट दिखेगा तुम्हारा। तो ये हो गया। और इस हिसाब से वो लोग तुम्हारा फर्स्ट में टेक्निकल राउंड लेंगे। टेक्निकल राउंड में अगर तुम पास हो गए तो उसके बाद HR राउंड होगा। और कोई कंपनी में CO भी लेते हैं, तो उस हिसाब से प्रिपेयर करना होगा। और सबसे बड़ी बात, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट यहाँ पे गलती करते हैं कि मैंने 4 वर्ष 4 ईयर का कंप्लीट कर लिया है बीटेक, और उसके बाद मुझे बहुत सारे सैलरी मिलेंगे, बहुत सारे कम बहुत पैकेज का एक्सपेक्टेशन करते हैं। तो वैसा नहीं करना है। जब कोई भी ऑफर तुम्हें आए जॉब का, तो नेवर क्विट फॉर योर मनी पैकेज के लिए तुम कभी भी अपना फर्स्ट ऑफर मत ठुकराना, क्योंकि तुम फ्रेशर्स हो, तुम्हें कभी भी बहुत सारे क्यों तुम्हें तो एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी होना पड़ेगा तभी पैकेज मिलेगा, नहीं तो नॉर्मल स्टूडेंट हो तो तुम्हें पैकेज कम ही मिलेगा। तो इसके लिए पैकेज कम मिल रहा है, इसके लिए मैं कंपनी छोड़ दूंगा या लोकेशन की वजह से कंपनी छोड़ दूंगा, जॉब ऑफर लेटर छोड़ दूंगा, ऐसा बिल्कुल मत करना। क्योंकि तुम्हारा पैसे एक जब भी तुम्हें 1 ईयर का एक्सपीरियंस हो जाएगा, तो तुम्हारा वैल्यू अपने आप बढ़ जाएगा। जब 1 ईयर का एक्सपीरियंस तुम्हें पास हो गया, तो अगर तुम स्विच करोगे तो तुम तब जाके तुम डिमांड कर सकते हो वहां पे। फर्स्ट फ्रेशर्स होके कभी भी डिमांड नहीं करना है। हाँ जितना दे रहा है 15 के सैलरी दे रहा है मंथ का, ले लो। 12 दे रहा है, ले लो, क्योंकि तुम्हें सीखना है, शुरू में सीखना है। फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी सीखने को दो, मनी को मत दो। तो ये ध्यान रखना, क्योंकि बहुत सारे मेरे फ्रेंड्स है या मैंने बहुत सारे कलीग्स को देखा है, वो लोग पैसे के लिए, लोकेशन के वजह से जॉब छोड़ दिया है और अभी तक ऐसे ही घूम रहे हैं, अभी तक जॉब नहीं मिला है उनको। क्योंकि अगर तुम तभी जॉब नहीं लोगे और 1 ईयर गैप हो गया, तब बाद में जाके इंटरव्यू में अगर तुम जाओगे, तभी इंटरव्यूअर तुमसे पूछेंगे बेटा तुम 1 ईयर तक क्या कर रहे थे, 1 ईयर तक तुम कहाँ थे, क्यों तुम्हें जॉब नहीं मिला। तभी बहुत चुभेगी कि हाँ मैंने 15,000 के लिए मैंने एक जॉब छोड़ दिया था और मुझे अभी तक जॉब नहीं मिला है। इसलिए उसमें ध्यान देना। और लास्ट में मैं एक क्या बोलना चाहता हूँ कि अगर कोई स्टार्टअप करना चाह रहा है, कोई पढ़ के स्टार्टअप करना चाह रहा है, तो वो भी बहुत अवश्य बहुत अच्छा है, स्टार्टअप तो करना ही चाहिए। फिर भी उनको भी बैचलर करके उनको भी जॉब करना ही है। अगर तुम चाहते हो कोई भी आईटी सेक्टर में स्टार्टअप करने के लिए, तो तुम आईटी फील्ड में जॉब करो, तुम्हें कम से कम 5 ईयर का एक्सपीरियंस ले लो, तुम्हें सब कुछ पता चल जाएगा कि कैसे क्या करना है, कहाँ से क्या करना है, वो सब पता चलेगा। एटलीस्ट तुम 2 to 3 years तो जॉब करो, स्टार्टअप करने वाले हो फिर भी। तो वो भी ध्यान देना। ऐसा नहीं कि स्टार्टअप कर रहा हूँ मैं बिजनेस करने वाला हूँ तो मुझे जॉब नहीं चाहिए, वो तब भी तुम्हारा पैसे डूब सकता है, तभी बिजनेस में पैसे लगाओगे। तो इसलिए एक्सपीरियंस बहुत जरूरी है। और लास्ट में मैं क्या बोलना सकता हूँ कि लास्ट आई विल कंक्लूड कि तुम्हें, अगर तुम 4 वर्ष में 4 ईयर पढ़ रहे हो, तो कोई भी एक सब्जेक्ट में तुम्हें मास्टर होना ही पड़ेगा। तुम्हें पढ़ना सब सारे सब्जेक्ट है, सारे सब्जेक्ट अच्छे से पढ़ना है, पर कोई भी एक सब्जेक्ट में मास्टर होना पड़ेगा। अगर तुम्हें कोडिंग आता है तो कोडिंग में मास्टर हो जाओ, या तुम्हें क्या आता है, क्या चीज में इंटरेस्ट है, कोडिंग में या हार्डवेयर में, क्या चीज में interest है, उसमें मास्टर होना होगा, और बाकी सारे पढ़ने होंगे। ऐसा नहीं कि मैं इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स ब्रांच का हूँ तो मैं कोडिंग नहीं छूंगा, मैं बस हार्डवेयर ही पढ़ूंगा, वैसा नहीं। क्योंकि जब फील्ड में जाओगे, जब कंपनी में जाओगे, तो तुम्हें सारी चीज की जरूरत पड़ेगी। तुम्हारे जितने सारे सब्जेक्ट पढ़ रहे हो सबकी इंपॉर्टेंस है, सबकी जरूरत पड़ती है। मैंने जो सेकेंड से में सोल्डरिंग पढ़ा है उसका भी काम कर रहा हूँ अभी ऑफिस में। लास्ट ईयर में मैंने इमेज प्रोसेसिंग पढ़ा है, उसका भी काम कर रहा हूँ। और क्या बोलते हैं, 6 सेम 7 सेम में मैंने जो एंटीना के बारे में पढ़ा है उसका भी इम्पोर्टेंस है, सेटेलाइट पढ़ा है उसका भी, सारे सेमेस्टर नेटवर्किंग 6 7 में मेरा कोर नेटवर्किंग है। अभी मैं नेटवर्किंग को मैंने बहुत सारे इग्नोर किए थे उसमें, तब पर अभी मुझे नेटवर्किंग ने ही जॉब दिलवाया है। तो इसलिए सारे सब्जेक्ट में डोंट नेग्लेक्ट एनीवन, सबको पढ़ो, पर मास्टर एक में होना पड़ेगा। सो आई वांट टू कंक्लूड राइट नाउ। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Rajan. Thank you. That was really great, uh, great insights. So it's my turn. So I mean, I can see many of them are raising their hand. So definitely, you will get a chance to. I mean, if whatever the questions you have, at the last we will have a Q&A session. So you can ask your any doubt one to one. Either one of us will give you answer. Okay. So it's me. My name is Nikhil, and I'm working as an analyst and recruiter at Kaizen Executive Private Limited, which is based at Baroda, Gujarat. So it has been almost 2 years working with this industry. And apart from that, I have also priorly have done some internships with a different company called Flip Robo Technologies, which is based in Bangalore for around 5 months as a data scientist, and also for a healthcare company which is MedTourEasy, also there for 2 months as a data scientist. This is all about my profile. So currently at Kaizen Executive, it's a recruitment firm. So where we getting connect with our client, US clients, with a food manufacturing and other pharmaceutical and life science company, where we used to understand the requirement and you used to get the talent according to that, and used to create some business reports which is required for the company purpose, so which can track the business, which can help them to how the market is going on, and which company need to choose for the right kind of talent, which can increase our company sales and which can increase our company growth. Okay, so this is all about my the current status of my profile, what I do in the day-to-day responsibilities. So usual my day of it start with the client requirements and creating some kickoff, and before and after that connecting with the break CEOs and director to directly with that company, and creating and showing them the right reports with the help of the, you can say, Power BI software, Tableau, and so this is some software which I use in my current profile. And I'm also certified as I have a post graduation diploma in data science from Triple IT Bangalore. Okay, so this is something about me. I've worked on some machine learning projects, worked on more than 40 projects. Okay, Yeah, Ankit Nagra. So we will just definitely whatever the query you have, we will definitely tell you the answer at the end of the session. After this, once this profile is completed, once this session is completed, because this is really important before you get into the more about the Q&A section. So, let's whatever the Rajan have said. I'm really impressed. I mean, the industry he have covered all the aspect what he need to be covered because he have been working in the industry. He have seen the scenarios. I mean, we all three like Naveen, me, and Rajan have faced more than 15 interviews. So probably Naveen and I have cleared SSB round, which is of Navy. So how the scenario is clearing within the mass of 200. I mean the candidates over there. So competing 200 candidates over there, it's a really big thing. So we will share all that. As part the Rajan have said that writing a resume. So resume big part is, yeah, overall I will just conclude and later I will move into this interview process and all. So here we just pointed highlight the main is internship. So how many, I mean whatever the chance you get to do an internship, let's do it. I mean not miss any opportunity because if you wanna, I mean understand, I mean what type of internships are available, so we will look into that in right now in this session, and how you can just get in connect with that people, and how it would help you. So we'll discuss about that too. So in resume writing, so most all, whatever you write in resume, it's really most important because what you write in the resume, it will be asked in same by the interviewer. So if you have written something about XYZ about this project and your duration, I mean whatever the projects you have done, you have to be have you should have the clear cut to cut idea of whatever you have done. So when the question come, you should be able to explain the outcome of the project. What is unique about the project comparing to the other project, which is most important, which is also you can say a most important part, where you will be recognized by the recruiter, will be recognized by the CEO during the interview. But the first process is all about you need to you need to get screen out. First is shortlisting through your resume. So make your resume perfect. I think if the phase training have invested, as Rajan said, so many of, I mean they have invested some of your time. So just recap all that points, whatever the resume look like. But most thing I like to highlight in resume writing is uh write three main point. Whatever when you write your name and all, that's fine, but you have to write the most point is your summary would be the best, the fresher summary. I will show you that how it should look like. Second, you should write the achievements after the summary. So that will I mean attract the recruiter. It will just gain the attraction of the achievements from the recruiter, which usually I see and which usually the other recruiters see. So um, getting attraction from the recruiter through achievements, and apart from that, internship. If you are doing 4-year bachelor's, try to do at least 4 to 5 internship. If not possible, you should do at least the internship of around more than, you can say, of 3 months, which is a long duration, which is available. So I mean you have to, I mean you have to move from your place. So I mean there are many other I mean circumstances. I mean you will not able to move, but you have to take some other opportunity like working remote to get that internship. So where you can show some whether you're not getting paid for internship, let's do it, not an issue. Okay. So this was about the internship and the projects you do. So try to include in the tabular form, like the aim of the project and what was the outcome. And the third one should be your the duration of the project. So I mean just don't write the simple project. You have connected the LED and you have glown the light over there. So create some big project and try to implement some major project, which should really interviewer will see in your profile, and he will just try to get in connect with you through the email, or through he will call you directly for a telephonic round. So first process, getting an interview, getting a shortlisted through a resume. Second would be requesting for a telephonic interview. Okay, you will be called for telephonic round, or you will be called for a face to face. But from the current situation, my suggestion is, I mean, they will definitely call you for a telephonic interview. So then third round, probably it would be a second telephonic round. It should be a HR. It should be a general one. So where they will try to understand your profile. I mean, if you're a fresher, they will ask about your what's your aim and what's your short-term goals and all. So main focus will be this, and just the first question will be walk me through your progression and bring me up to speed on your present situation. So introduction about yourself and what's your aim and what's your really you want to get into the company. So this would be a three questions which you can expect. And apart from once this conversation gets over and the interviewer say you, do you have any questions for me? So recruiter will really ask for this question. So you can just let him know that I will be looking forward to your for the process. I would be interested to know about your company, what exactly it do. So I mean, if you just out of this two, if you write, if you just ask this question, I mean, I want to know about your company, I mean, how the company works. So I mean, it will really I mean, it will help, it will showcase that recruiter, or it's whoever it's interviewing, that you are interested in that company. So I mean, I mean, you have some learning capability. So you will be getting you will be definitely get a call for the say, I believe, second round. So it would be it will be a technical round, or it would be a probably a last round. So and probably this is all about your work. In other companies, definitely they have some other process, like the many of the companies ask, they just have some to go with aptitude round to get just reject all the mass candidates. Okay, so they can reject all the candidates, and they can see the right talent who have some aptitude skills. So he will be called for the telephonic round. But try to attend all the interviews whatever the parallel is organizing. It will really help you, because we all have attended more than 15 interviews. So so we all are capable to share you our experience. So we all are here. So this is all about the interview process works, and all about the resume. So whatever you write in resume, just be confident about that. And before the interview, don't keep any expectations, because that will really help you. I mean, if you have prepared all the questions, and you have prepared your technical round, you have prepared your projects questions, so that's all. So don't keep any expectation that they will provide me a 35,000 salary, they will provide me a 25,000 salary. Don't keep any expectation, because once you keep any expectation, and once your interview goes well, so it will really hurt you. Okay, so it's a real fact. And it has happened with me, it has happened with Naveen, it has happened with Rajan. Okay, so that's the best I mean experience which I wanted to share you while you go for interview. Okay, so well, you have understand the company, you have understand the industry expectation from freshers, resume writing and interview process. Let's see some organization structure of company. I mean, who and all are there in the company. So for first one, you can see is a director. Okay, second you can see is CEO, and multiple, it is divided into that: HR, production manager, sales, marketing, finance manager. So this is how the organization structure looks like. How, I mean, these people are present in any company. So the company, how the company is, I mean, how the company is made up of these people: director, CEO, HR manager. This three are important in any company. This will be a common. Okay, so I mean, you might have known, might have not known about this, but this all other, like production manager, supervisor, these are all of this manufacturing company who falls in this. And the sales coordinator, aerial sales manager. So you can just have some glance about this before you get into the interview process. It's not important, but if you have this knowledge, I believe, I mean, you have something I mean special. Okay, it's also of which is known as the functional areas of manufacturing process. I think Rajan have followed in this process also. In the Ajanta Television is an IT sector where he used to work with customers, you to understand the customer requirements, where he used to deal with some other challenging part. writing an email, okay, the soft skills which he follow and I follow, and even the my colleagues. So writing an email, so which is also important while during the interacting with the customers and interacting with their reports. So uh, and it's all of it's we have discussed industry expectation. Well, so we have already discovered this. The projects, mainly highlighting points are projects, internship, extracurricular activities, and the teamwork environment. So try to participate in any, I mean, try to participate in every hackathon or challenging environment. So uh, get some experience and get some exposure from the partner university. So whatever they are, what the events they're organizing, so you will try to, you will understand how the team is managed, because this will really help you in your professional life once you start your first job. So try to understand some, try to get participate in that the particular event, like hackathon, technical events, technical project, tech expo. So don't feel, I mean, you're just starting your first BTech or first bachelor, you're in first same, you're in first semester. So you have to not get how, I mean, just I'm in the first semester, how I can think about the project. Just start your project from the earlier after the once you get into the college. Just try to get in connect with other peoples and try to create some projects. So once you, I mean, once you start from the first semester and once you reach at the eighth semester, I mean, you will see the what difference. I mean, once you start from the first sem, you will see the difference between the first sem to the eighth semester. You will be working on advanced projects. And I mean, you will be showcase your projects to the other interviewers. If you have around 5 to 10 projects, probably the best 5, I mean, in a particular domain, I mean, it's ID domain, if it's a CSE domain, whether it's a EC, whether it's a mechanical. So start working from the first sem. And I mean, it's not always new, and you just share your experience also with your juniors. So I mean, once you get a chance. So we have seen this scenario who work from the who work on the projects from the first semester. Whether you don't have a knowledge, but you start working on the project, you will try, you will gain the knowledge. And we have some the hands-on guy, I mean, his name is Naveen. And so he have just started his projects and he was already involved in this. So now he is a R&D engineer. So he worked with the big projects of lightning and power electronics. Okay. So this is the resume writing was covered. So now let's, well, you have covered the interview process skill, whether you have learned the resume writing. Okay. So what you need to write it down. So let's move into the some LinkedIn. So I mean, it's a profession, is you whether you have heard about this, and I believe you need to know about the LinkedIn. Okay. So LinkedIn is really a professional account where you can connect with the big CEO, director, or mainly with the recruiters, which will really help you to get a job. So that's most important, I believe, over there, because we are here to search, we are here to get a job. So, and we are here to learn about how to search a job by your own. So that's my motive over here. So you should get prepared once you get pass out from the college. So you should be able to find out your job or from right now. So let me first of all show you my LinkedIn account. So how to optimize, if you have a LinkedIn account, so I will showcase you how to optimize it and how to apply a job through a LinkedIn. I will show you right now. So just pay attention. This is a crucial part where you have to focus on, and where you will be, I mean, if you, I mean, you will be get shortlisted through this also. So right, writing some, I mean, writing a resume and adding your LinkedIn the link. So that will really, the interview will be happy to see your profile, and he will call you. So in many of the freshers, I when I started, and when we all started, we don't have any knowledge about, I mean, we need to add this LinkedIn link into our resume copy. And also, which I like to add, the GitHub account. I mean, who are all some software developers in this panel or attendees, they need to have a GitHub account. So because I used to maintain my GitHub account, because where I have some project develop my some projects. So where they can just click on that link and they can visit. So probably once you have GitHub account and LinkedIn account, they will probably definitely you're getting shortlisted. The chances will be more. Okay, the probability of getting shortlisted will be, it will be more comparison to the other candidates available in the market, because every year, due to the statistics I can see, every year 15 lakh engineers are getting pass out. So I mean, out of that, around 2 to 3 lakhs, I mean, really are doing their job. I mean, they get a job, probably I can say that. And others are many of them, but right now the situation is changing. Now they are creating their own, jobs, because now they are job creators, because they are starting their own business. Okay. So I mean, well, the Rajan said, I mean, you have to work on the startup. So because but the main part is, once you start working on the projects, once you understand the life cycle of the company, so it will really, I mean, this knowledge will really help you to start your startup in third year or fourth year. I don't believe in this. I mean, if you get a 4-year degree, but after the working in the company, you will be able to start your business. But definitely, but need to add up that Rajan have definitely said that you need to understand the company. It's all about the company. If you don't get an exposure when you have not worked in an internship, I don't believe, I mean, you'll be able to start your startup business. So try to get more internships, try to work for different companies without getting paid off. Okay. So just work it and gain some experience, and just try to implement your startup, start connecting with the many people on this LinkedIn. So that's why I'm here to share you some more about this LinkedIn, where you can connect with potential recruiters and potential the young minds available on this LinkedIn. So let's see. So which will help you to start your own business, and where you can reach out to the other professional potential the director and CEOs, where you can share your ideas, and you can get some fundings from that if they like your idea. So this is all about, really, it's happening right now. So I wanted to share you. So let's move into the LinkedIn. Let me share my screen once again. Uh, mm. So guys, can you see my LinkedIn? I hope.
Not yet, Nikhil.
Yeah, let me check. Now it's
Yeah,
visible.
yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. So see, as this is the, I mean, the profile picture you keep, let's keep it in the professional. So whether your face should be visible, it should not be the selfie pic. Okay. So this is the current profile which we need to write your headings, headline. I mean, whatever, if you're a student, just write in the place of data analyst, write a student, and what you're passionate about, just write it over there. So the main recruiters, or main the hiring, whatever, who and all are doing their hiring, so they will just connect with you through this headline. Because I will show you the search string, how, I mean, you will get into the search string when they type just data analyst, or when they just type your data scientist, or when you will get into that the shortlisted. I mean, shortlisted in this the algorithm of this on the LinkedIn page. So where you will be getting attracted by the recruiters, or attracted by the directors or the CEO. So, and try to create some connections without I mean, get some do some connections with the directors or CEO, probably with the recruiters first. So that will really help you to get in connect with the get some internship exposure. Try to get in connect with the recruiters with the help of the CEO, directors. Get in connect with get connect with those peoples, so you will be able to get some opportunity. But before that, just build up your profile, this LinkedIn profile. so which should help you, I mean, which another which app, because if I'm reviewing your profile, so I will visit your profile and I can see what are the skill sets this person have, what he can do for me, what are the projects he have done. So that will really attract any person or any recruiter or CEO or director. So this, before you start, I mean, once you have made your resume copy, just run into the LinkedIn, build up your LinkedIn profile. Okay, so writing your first section, which is a headline. You can let me just highlight my this is a on this headline, just data analyst, write your student and write what you're passionate about, write it over there. Anything what you feel, I mean, it's up to you. And write your current location, where you at your, if you're a student at Parallel University, right over here. And you are electronics engineer, you can write it down, your headlines over here in this section, in your below the name section. And you can write over your location, where you're currently based. Don't write, I mean, if you're in Baroda, I mean, and if you're in Baroda and you're writing you're based in somewhere else, so that will really be a bad impression. Okay, so this is some insights, I mean, which is created by LinkedIn. You can see who have viewed your 141 people have viewed my profile. 300 post views I have commented, 45 search appearance I have given. So this is all, you can see the best I have also received. Once your profile is completed, I mean, you can see on your dashboard on the right side, all star. So I am just, all my resumes, I mean, my LinkedIn is good to go. I mean, anyone who will visit, they will definitely visit and they will check my profile and they will definitely will call me. This is because the all star you have achieved. So you need to just after building your all your LinkedIn, I mean, building all the section, just come to the dashboard section and check whether you have received the all star or not. Next comes about section. Okay, so which is really important. I mean, many freshers don't write at the about section, but I would request you to write the about sections. So I mean, which will really help the recruiters or whether the hiring up authority to understand your profile. What actually, if you are a student, just write it down, what are the projects you have worked and what projects were recognized by the professors, and how you have worked in the team. Just write out your I mean, the summary of your, not about your where you're coming from and all. Just write it down, your experiences, your projects, whatever you have done, and what are the skill set you have. So you can write down this way. Okay, so this will really help to understand any other hiring authority. This is something, the featured section. I mean, this is also, I believe, if you write it down, I mean, if you add some, I mean, if you have created some projects and you have uploaded on some GitHub accounts, and you have uploaded on I can say on some you have created some reports. So just showcase to the I mean, showcase to the people, showcase to the recruiter, so they can understand, I mean, what are the projects you have worked and what are the skill set you hold. So that, I mean, anything, whatever the, I mean, suppose in the example, if I tell you, you are doing your bachelor's, and if the college don't provide you a degree, and so I mean, is there any valid that, I mean, you are a, I mean, you are an engineer, or you, I mean, where, I mean, if someone asks you, you're an engineer, just show me your certificate. So I mean, you have to showcase something. So whatever the work you are doing, just showcase to the community, just showcase to the people, I mean, to the LinkedIn people, and throughout your you can say your members who are present on the LinkedIn. Try to post or try to add in this section, which is a featured one, where you can write your post, whatever you have done. So, and write down some tags over there, recruiters. So some many writing a tags like recruiter, recruiter or CEO, or whatever your content is, whatever your content is related to, just write the tags over there. Suppose you have created some dashboards, write the write attach that image and write some brief about that, and at the end of that, write some tags that many, it will reach to many of the community, like who are involved in analytics, who are involved in machine learning. So write the tags, so it will reach to many of the community. So that will really help you that this guy have some really the skill set, and many of them will visit your profile. And once they visit your profile, you will definitely be called for a telephonic interview. Definitely, I have seen, and I have just have a some experience of that. So there is a post you can do from over here. And second is articles. So showing some articles, like article in terms of, suppose I have created my project of last final year, and I have some, see, I have attached over here. Just a sec. Yeah, this one, our research project, which is a final year project which I have done with my colleagues. So I have attached over here, it's not a full, it's all about the abstract common architecture and the theory section, and also some the unique what I have done over here. So it will be consist of around 4 or 5 pages. So which will help the other to understand that what the research project you have worked on, and what was your application of that. So you can add over here, and you can get, I mean, you will get a extra, I mean, you will be some special over, I mean, if you add this section in your this research project, and creating writing some blogs, okay, on, I have written the sales report blogs. So whatever I have created with the help of this um, Power BI, which is a sales report, you can see the insights I have created. So I mean, if you add this section, I mean, because it will help many of the recruiters to understand, I mean, what the skill set you, what your skill set you understand, what the skill set you have. So main motto is that, I mean, you should have a LinkedIn profile, and you should have this all the sections. We should have, you should build up your LinkedIn profile before you apply your jobs and all. Because any many of the people are, many of the hiring authorities are seeing this LinkedIn profile, because they want to understand that you are really something, I mean, you're helping the community or not. You're you're creating some uh, you're getting some knowledge or not, or you're getting how much, I mean, how much you are more active on the LinkedIn. So they can understand that you know some, you know about the market, you know about the company. So that will really help. Okay. So this is all. I have recently have started my channel. It's Career Analyst Trainer, for mainly the purpose to the helping the students, to the freshers, bachelors, and also for the students who have the pass out, and who are some professional. So I've started recently. I've started, so which will help the community, which will help the other professionals to understand what's the market scenario is. So this is something, the extra curricular activities, you, whatever the hackathons you have attended, or you have gained some, suppose if you have gained any first prize, just include that photo or JPG format and attach over here. That's something, because here in this LinkedIn you are selling yourself, because for getting a job you need to sell yourself. Then only you will get then only you will get shortlisted, or then only you will be you will get your first job. So without selling, no one will hire you. Okay. So this is thing you need to understand. Feature section, this is activity, I mean, the LinkedIn which holds, if you comment whatever you do, so it will help, it will track all the activity. This is the experience section. I mean, I believe you are a student, then probably you should write your internship experience over there, instead of writing any, if you have done any internship, write it over here. And try to if you are not writing in the about section, try to add the points over here in this section. Okay. So, so see, I have got the job from mid to easy as an internship. So I was able to get the job from this LinkedIn, so it really helps all this. So this is a flip over technology. Okay. So you in the in experience section, you write your internship experience. Okay. That will really help any recruiter to understand, and what are the whatever the projects you have done, or day-to-day responsibilities while working with that company, try to include over in this section below this company name. So that will also understand that you have done some job, and you have created some really good over there, good the whatever the practical knowledge you have gained over there. Is this is something the education section, as usual you write in your resume copy, so you can write your bachelor's degree and you have completed in that. And another is I have done some post graduation, as I said, I have included that. If you have or any, I mean, any license that's in certification, try to include on that, because I got some I got a license of Internet of Things, so I have included on that. And some so there are many certifications you can add, but write a relevant one which you have some, really you have got some good over there, the outstanding performance. And this is a skills and endorsement which is also required, but many of them miss this part, endorsement part. uh, Once you, I mean, once you complete your project, try to get endorsement from your professor, so which will also help the hiring authority to understand that this guy is really a teamwork, this guy is proficient with this skill. So this skills and endorsement will be a boost point, I can say, out of this things what I've discussed. So skill and endorsement will put you in ideal situation to that understand that this guy is really a good, we should hire him, and because he has been recognized by the professor. Okay, so this is about the LinkedIn which you can build up. Okay, so we have learned how to make a LinkedIn profile. So it's time to we have prepared your resume, you have prepared your LinkedIn profile. Try to uh, now gets a hands-on training to how to search a jobs and how to apply from there. Okay, I believe many of the attendees have learned about the Boolean. So the Boolean which comes in digital electronics, okay, digital circuits. So we are going to use some Boolean over there here. So you can you can just search for your job, and you can apply it through here. Some knowledge about, I mean, mainly the Booleans which we'll be using over here. It's and or. Okay, so so you can just get the job according to that, or you can get the job application according to that, so you can apply over here. So I will be using, let's, yeah, I'm going with EC. So let's EC, then I will go some, let's see, EC, then electronics. Okay, just writing technician or engineer. Okay, so this is a Boolean I've used. City, I will take whatever the city you're looking for. Suppose I'm looking in Bangalore, automatically it will search. So this is the scenario, you will see the technician electrical in Bangalore. What are the how many jobs are available? There are 10 results, okay, within the 40 miles. This is how many, I mean, you can also choose your job according to your preference, like if you wanna, if you're open for more than 100 miles, just or you see wanna see or seeing something in exact location, click on that. If you're looking for 100 miles, 160 miles. So I mean, you have all freedom to select your, I mean, the job within your surrounding area, within according to your according to your family. I mean, according to your interest. You want a job in 40 kilometer, you want a job in 80 kilometer. It's up to you. So you can just need to. I'm selecting 25 miles. I will see the results. Still, it is 10 results. So you can see, I mean, you have to also see the most important thing, when this job was posted. So you can see it was posted 1 month ago, and how many people applied? 5 applicants have applied. So still you can apply, you can go in and apply to this job before, but we need to see really this job is a full time, or whether it's a contract type, or what are the core duties, what specific, what requirements are there, and what skill set they are looking for. Okay, so you have to see over here who is a recruiter. Okay, just read all the details. Okay, because applying blindly is something, I mean, some very bad practice. I believe in this. So Matt Macnold, so try to understand, I mean, try to Google this company, or you can just, if you don't want to Google, you can just click over here and you can see the what's the company it is and what the company profile is before you apply. So go in about section. Okay, I mean, LinkedIn is really very smart. I mean, you can see this company is mainly is civil engineering, which is based in quiet London. The main headquarter is based in London. So they have every company have their own you can say portfolio or the everything on the LinkedIn, because also they have other website, but they don't know that many people visit the LinkedIn, so they used to maintain the profile on LinkedIn. So many the jobs seekers can directly apply from their platform, from this LinkedIn. So overview, you can see the company, what the company section is. If you don't understand something from overview, no problem, just see what industry domain is. The industry's domain is civil engineering, so you can understand that this company is really made for me or not made for me, or so you can understand from here. So you can see understand the company size, which is more than 10,000 on this LinkedIn. Probably it would be around 20,000. Okay, so it's a private held company. You can understand what their main specialty or what they offer, um, what the work process, what in what they have, what the company holds, or what the company speciality is. So you can see they do buildings, education. They make a building for this different purpose: oil, gas, transportation, water, and wastewater. Okay, so you can understand from here the about the company. And whatever the last we visited for that job. So from here, without going back, without shifting back to the old page, previous page, so we can also move our button to the post. You can see what are the posts they have done, or you are, I mean, you are more focused on to get a job, so just directly go into the jobs. So see what are the jobs are available, and see there is a business analyst profile. Okay, so you can go over this and you can apply from here. Okay, but applying from here is really good practice, and but you should have your resume copy uploaded over here. I mean, see, I will show you right now. But see, I mean, in this apply section, it will directly will transfer to you the on their page, but it will be a long process. You should have your resume copy ready. But there is an opportunity that apply through a LinkedIn. There will be option over here. I will show you that case, so that makes the life easy. I mean, many of them, even I used to see that if the opportunity is really something good, so I used to spend some time and apply through their website. If not, then I used to go through the easy process, which is apply through a LinkedIn. So that is also an option. I will show you. So you can just apply through that. Just a sec. Okay. So see, you can see this job section. This is a commute system, commute. I can say section, how much you can commute and all. It is a date posted. Okay. So just a sec. So you can see the when the job was posted, because if you understand, if the job application was posted 30 days ago or 30 days, then you can apply for that. If you understand past 24 hours, so I mean, that will really help you to apply that this job is really active, and if I apply, then I will get shortlisted. Okay, so this is something. So what I was talking about is apply on LinkedIn, which is easily without visiting their profile. I mean, many of this is all about the company do, depends on the company. They wanna keep this this section, this apply from this LinkedIn or apply from their website. So it all depends on the company preference. So you can apply from here, apply on LinkedIn. So I will show you what happened. So your profile will look like this pop-up screen will appear. Contact information to the Jupiter Consulting, for which company you're applying, it will also appear on the top of that page. And if you click on the next, then the resume is my already have uploaded the resume, but I will showcase you how to add the resume. I mean, once you apply through the LinkedIn, apply on LinkedIn directly, without, if the company is, I mean, if the company have such asked for apply just apply section, apply option, that this if you click on that apply, it will directly go on to the company web page. So you need to apply over there. So it will take a time, but if I mean you have a time, so you can directly you can apply from there. But many of them who are looking for apply through LinkedIn, so you need to add a resume on LinkedIn section. I will showcase that right now. If you go to the next, it will ask how many years of analyst experience you have, how many years of e-commerce domain experience you have. According to your preference, just do next, and your application will be, you need to select. Okay, just showing you for your purpose. So it will say, will you feel must fill this position urgently, can you start immediately? So you can say yes, review it, and apply. Okay, submit the application. So once you submit the application, then in this apply on LinkedIn, it will shows your profile, I mean your application has been submitted. Okay, so this is how, I mean, you can apply the jobs through over here. Okay, so as a electronics engineer, or as a IT, or as a mechanical engineer, just you need to understand the boolean. So suppose I have shown one boolean, electronics and technician or engineer, but for a particular location. If I do another, it's like for a maintenance technician. Just a sec. Technician or electrician. Okay, still just, what's the problem? Electrician. Let me see, something is wrong. I will change the maintenance. Guys, this skill is really is required. I mean, even the recruiter do as usual the stuff, and they used to search the different profiles who are maintenance technician or maintenance engineer. Let's see. I mean, why it's taking time. So guys, it will take a time. I mean, still it's not searching. I think the location, there would be your internet. Okay, just see. So this search is working. Actually, there was a location issue. So I've changed that location. I made it India. So you can see that there is a shift engineer, there is a maintenance technician jobs. Okay. These are some high profile jobs. Okay. Just showing you for your purpose where you can understand this Boolean. But if you have any doubt, we will discuss this in the QA section. Definitely. So we have discussed, we have, through this apply you will visit to the website, but I want to show you that how you can add your resume copy, just so you can directly apply through the LinkedIn. Just a sec. There is a edit section. Okay. Mm-mm. I think while applying to the job, you see this is something which is from here you can also change your active status. If you're hiring, you're looking for a job, so it will be definitely, if I make changes, it will be shown on my profile page. Like if I'm hiring, see in the profile, the picture will be changed. Just a sec, something. I mean, it will directly go on the post. So I mean, if I change the section, so here you can also add your own section. I mean, if you wanna write some, this will be a intro, about, feature, and background. It will be common for anything. But apart from that, you wanna add is your skill set, accomplishment, additional information. You can add over here. There is a more section. Okay, so you wanna share a profile in message. You wanna build a resume. So you can see here is my resume is added. I need to showcase the how to add a resume over here. So you can just upload a resume from your device. Okay, from selecting this. Okay, what you have to do, I'm showing once again. There is open to, where is an add section, and there is the last one is more. You have to click on more, and you need to click on build a resume. So you need to just upload a resume from your device, so you're good to go. Okay, so this is all about the LinkedIn preparation, which is also required. I mean, whether you're a fresher or whether you are experienced, because this will showcase your skill set, because you have to sell yourself. Definitely, I mean, if you're looking for a job. Okay, so don't get me wrong. So this is really is most every recruiter see that you are able to sell yourself, you are able to sell your skills, you're able, you can just show your interviewer that you can do this job. You are proficient, or you are, don't say if you don't have a skill set, definitely tell him, but I can learn it, I can just implement it if you train me on this. I'm definitely sure. So because showcase some relate your answer with some practical hands-on which you have done in the past. Suppose you have done the project, research project. So I have done this research project with the help of this, my part of sorry, share your work. So my work was this. I have completed the reports for this, and I was able to do this job. I was able to complete this project in these days. So I mean, whatever the project you are doing, if you don't showcase the duration, no one will understand that how the project was really big, how the project was really important. So that need to understand by the recruiter, or that need to be understand by the industry people. So you need to showcase your this project section in your resume. I will showcase you the resume, how you to need to write it down, but many phase training have shown you, but this resume is totally I mean different. But for me, the resume is resume, but you need to add this section, this internship projects and all. Otherwise, if whatever the designs you are doing, I mean, keep on doing, keep on implementing, and try to update your resume copy according to the company requirement, or according to the company if the company is manufacturing some medical devices. Okay, you need to make according to the changes. Mainly the medical, the more is more, the quality work is involved. Doing some the quality standards, testing the quality, like whether it's a this product is ISO, whether it's this product follows the ISO standard or not. This product has gone through this testing procedures or not. Whether the standard of procedures was written properly or not. Whether the while creating this product, the HACCP, which is a hazardous critical control, which was taken care or not. Whether, well, like if I take an example of the nutrition products, like it's you can say muscle nutrition products, whether this product has been gone through the GMP or not, good, they have followed the good manufacturing practices or not. So which is all required. I mean, you need to understand that. Okay, so understand the company background and try to make the changes to your resume according to their needs, and whatever the skill set you have, and but definitely showcase your projects and internship. So I mean, if you have any doubt, so I will definitely I mean, after this I will definitely answer all your questions related to the boolean, or related to the LinkedIn, which is, I mean, the most important I feel is the LinkedIn and the resume copy, which will help you to land your job. So that I have seen, and that I have been observing since, so working with the different clients, or different working with any talent, any other company. So just a sec, let me see what other things are left. Yeah, so let's talk about the internship. So I mean, this is also a main point which I mean, the it was requested from many attendees and many colleagues. So, and also I feel it's an important point. So how to get an internship? So let's see. Hmm, so just a sec. There is called Vector Institute of Technology, okay, which is based in I believe in Hyderabad. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
Ye-
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
visible.
okay. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. So this is a vector institute of technology. Many seniors and many many of the juniors have also gone to the vector institute. This is the best institute in providing a training in the embedded system. Okay. I want you to, whether you are in whatever year, it's third year or it's the second year, so try to attend this university, best recognized by any other any professors or many you can say the Narendra Modi and all. So don't see on the advertisement, go over there to understand the training, try to understand the training, try to get some hands-on experience, which is all required. So I have connected with my other members and the seniors who have attended this. So their usual process start with applying their jobs. Okay, I mean applying the test, which you need to first register and get shortlisted from there. And so after the once you get shortlisted, you will be called for some duration like 8 months or according to 12 months. Depends on what your interest is, whether you're looking for embedded system, you're looking for a VLSI. So which is really, I mean, whatever you have learned in your 4 year of your bachelor's, 45 subjects, but you have to get ready for the industry. You have to get ready for yourself. So just get started. Okay, start your engines, start building your engines. So just boost it up. And I mean, start your research. So I mean, being a start, before starting your project, you will be already a researcher, because this is all the research work. There is also a profile called research analyst. Okay, their the usual job, their profile or their job looks like the same. They used to keep on researching. Okay, so just start your research work from the first year. Okay, because if you get some experience on research and all, I mean, you have some exposure, you have some great things to learn. So just go to this vector and try to get in connect with that. So there is a contact section where you can just get in connect with them, and you can call over there. So try to understand, is there any opportunity for from work from home, or any internships available, or is there any training. Mainly these guys are involved in training. Okay, so where you can, they will provide you a training of VLSI. So also on academic projects if you're working on that. Okay, embedded, VLSI and academic. So EC engineer. So whatever, I'm a EC engineer, so I'm mainly focused on this part. So what I've seen from I mean, connecting with Rajan, Naveen, and also Ajit, who is currently at IIT Roorkee. So he is mainly focused on that the industry needs this embedded system, which is will be high in the demand. Okay, and VLSI. Okay, which is a vertical logical very large scale integration. So which is also chip designing, where we do a chip designing. So this is the main part which are important, and which will be, there will be a no change in the market demand. So it will keep on improving. Okay, well, as you know, the transistors keep on increasing their storage as usual. So there will be a no change in the marketing demand. So you have to get your hands dirty working on this projects, embedded system projects, VLSI projects, DSP. I mean, Arvind sir is the best for this, who is more specialized in this, and he is more advanced working with other projects also. So if you're not known about the Arvind sir, just try to get in connect with Hanoda ma'am, and so she can tell you who is Arvind sir, and he is more experienced professor, PhD from Triple IT Roorkee. So you can understand so his profile, and you can get some projects experience over there. So get in connect with this guys, Vector Institute. So they will help you to they will also help you to understand your profile, and you can accordingly you can start your training with that company, with this Vector Institute, and you can get real time hands-on experience. So okay, but now the situation is this pandemic. So try to understand what they are offering, and what the scenario over there. So because it's all about you, so you have to work for you, and you have to do a research for yourself. Okay, so you have to connect with many other institutes where they provide some hands-on experience, because I mean, if you're not doing, if you're not, you have not done any projects, if you have not done the major like 3 or 4 projects in your throughout your bachelor's degree, so I mean, you have to be, see, you have, this is a time where you have to be a serious, this is time where you have to be more focused, okay, to get a job. So then, because I started my research work in the third year, end of the third year, so I knew it everything, but the situation was really different for us, because we were holding some projects and all, so we're not able to go anywhere. But I definitely say, if you have an opportunity to work for internship, work from home, try to do it. That is an opportunity. So no one was there to help us, and so after the lot of research and a lot of brainstorming, I mean, we have learned that whatever the mistakes we have done, so I don't want you to repeat this mistake. So not doing any internships. So we have done internships in past also, which was around 1 month, was with Amtron company, all we people, which is, I mean, one company is Amtron, which is based in I think in Vagodia. So you can this is electronics company, so you can understand, you can go over there and you can attend their training, or even you can request for an internship without getting paid. So I think it's a big, very big exposure when you work with that company, big company, startup company, but good to know with the machines. You will see how really the automatic machines are working, how they make the chips and all. Okay. So this is one Vector Institute, okay, where you can go and connect with them. And the second one is I will recommend you go to the Internshala, okay. So Internshala is a big platform where people learn, okay, from a different industry professionals who are actually working with that company, okay. So here also, guys, you have to make your profile, okay. So like as a student, as an employer, you need to register and log in over here and create your same profile, which I said you, introduction, education, achievements, and go according to your preference, whether it's a location, whether it's a profile, whatever you're looking for, okay. And what are the category you're looking for: engineering internship, machine learning internship, fusion, 3D, okay, AutoCAD. So this is all you can visit and you can apply from here, okay. This is a one other platform, Internshala. Definitely, I mean, this is really helpful. See, this is a job oriented one, so which will really help you. We can work from home, but for a, definitely for electronics guy, embedded system and VLSI, you need to get a hands-on training, because there is a good opportunity for this guys. I mean, they can become R&D scientist, they can go in the research work. Mainly the research scientist, the big role over there is there involved, and mainly you will be working in the lab. So it was a really great exposure to work, okay. And there is also one opportunity which I need to share you. I mean, if you have done around in 4 years, if you have done around 10 internship, which is duration of 2 or 3 months, try to if you're I mean, if you're ready to work in other outside of the India, so go for it. I mean, there are now, the situation is really bad. I mean, no one is accepting any exposure, someone who from this India or any other country. But there is an opportunity. I mean, the big manufacturing companies are available in Germany, okay, UK, okay. So you can also apply for a jobs from same through the LinkedIn, okay. No other I mean, you have to search for any other the third party, please get me the job, and I'm looking for a job in this Germany, or I'm looking for a job in UK. So need not have to go with other third party, okay. So I mean, you are your all research, you are your own I mean, the researcher. So try to make the good profile on LinkedIn, and as I said you, the Boolean search, whatever the job profile you're looking for and for which country you're looking for, just write in the location, and you will be get your results, and try to apply over from there. And also, apart from that, this resume section have your some this have this just a sec, this one is, I believe, yeah, cover letter, okay. Mainly the outsider companies which are located in Germany, UK, these guys look for a cover letter. I mean, in this cover letter, you will write mostly about this is a one page, okay, where you will be writing some in the form that what's your, I mean, your name, for, I mean, what's your current title, I mean, what you have done, and what your expertise are, and how you are good to join the company. Okay, so just write in the paragraph form. So I will showcase you that format, so you should also again what you should write the brief overview. I have my cover letter, just a sec. Mm, yeah, I can see some raising hands. Sure, let's give me time. Yeah, so suppose if you're complying, if you're applying for a company called MongoDB. Okay, there's a this is a big, I think is the main startup company which is started in Ahmedabad, analytics company. So you need to add this section. This is something, your name, your email address, your phone number, and where you're based right now. So this dear HR department, and write the matter. I'm thrilled to be applying for the open reference analyst position at Yes Technologies, whatever the company name is. It has been dreamed for mine. Just show your interest. I mean, how you can just sell yourself. It has been dreamed mine to become transition into analytics, which is why I'm excited to apply for this open position. I'm a believer that always working on difficult things and learning new things, which keeps me a young and challenging man. So you can, overall you can write this way. Okay, and I'm the perfect candidate for this job who can work according to your requirements. Thank you for spending a time review. Just write this line anyway. I mean, thank you for spending a time reviewing my application. I deeply believe that my skills and qualification make me an ideal candidate for this role, and I'm extremely motivated to join your organization and look forward to discussing my candidacy in an interview. And write sincerely in your name. This is how the format look like. If possible, I will share with the community. Okay, through the email after this, all the session gets over. Okay, that will also really help you out. For if you're I mean, if you have a dream to work in other countries, if you have done around 5 to 6 internships, that only because they require some internship. Any freshers, I mean, they don't entertain any freshers over there. Just a sec. Let me share. Let's see. Okay, what are things are left? Just we are left with roles for a different stream. Okay, internships, what I've talked about, it's Vector Institute. There are other internshala. Now the platform is you can approach to the this universities. I mean, the other universities like IIT Kharagpur, IIT Bombay for an internship. For more details to get into the internship, you can directly visit to their website. Okay, you have to do some research. I mean, this is a time where you have to boost up your engine. So you have to start your research. We have to look over the other IIT Bombay, IIT Kharagpur, who are providing internship, work from home opportunities, where you can work on the projects, or where you can work on projects with your the professor over there. So try to get connected through the LinkedIn, which is really, I believe in that, and I have done this. So you can get in connect with the IIT the members. So just to give you once again the glance, and we will just move into the last which is called I believe that is the last one is the other roles, which is a basic one. Let me show you how you can find the professors over in the LinkedIn, where the recruiter also do. Just uh, yeah, we are. So let's do it over here. There is the search section. Just okay. Okay. Here is the search section. If I am looking for just a professor, suppose if I am looking for a professor, definitely. So I will write here professor in people. Okay. Professor is falls on the people. So see, I have not written anything. I mean, I've written professor. There is a professor Chetan Singh Sonalki, professor at Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay. So you can first need to connect over here. Okay, after connecting, once he or she accepted, so you have to, yes ma'am.
Yes, your screen is not visible.
Okay, just a sec, let me check. Yeah, Naveen have joined, so just I will make it fast. Share the screen. Now it's visible.
Wait. Yeah.
Okay, great. So guys, in search section, I have written professor. So professor, I mean professor is in people, everyone knows. So we will write I will just select this section, professor and people. So you will see the first, the pop-up will screen will appear of this Chetan Singh Sonalki, who is a professor at Indian Institute of Technology at Bombay. So you can directly get in connect with him, and once he accept the connection, so you can try to communicate with as a professional through their LinkedIn. And once he's comfortable, try to know his best time to get in connect with him. So you can work on your, you can just share your idea that I want to work on this project and I need some exposure, I have this idea. If really you get impressed, so you will get an exposure to work with that Indian Institute of Technology, and you will also get some you can show that I was working as a software developer intern at for this project. Okay, so that will showcase really a good impression to the recruiters, or a good impression if you're passionate about, I mean, because this internship is real time. I mean, this will, you can go to the college and you can do over there. That's the best experience I feel. So you can do by this way as a professor. Okay, and even you can see location wise for which location, I mean, the professor are available for IIT Bombay and all. So you can do by selecting this location and all, India, whatever. Okay, and I also want to point out that I like to point out that if you have any I mean opportunity, if you're also interested in working for the UK clients or US clients for a different role like software development, for R&D engineer, or whether it's IT engineer, so you have to, if there is an opportunity for work from home or remote, so that you need to check over here. Just try, I'm writing here R&D engineer. Mostly there are many different R&D engineers where many of them used to work from home, or many of them work remotely. Okay, I mean, but many of them also need to go to the office. Okay, so there is an RD engineer, R&D engineer. For location I will select, okay, I'm looking for a job. Okay, so I need to go into the job section instead of searching over there. If I'm searching for a people, I will, whatever the home page is there, I will search on the this home page. If I'm looking for a job or internship, I will go into the job section. Okay, so I will write, let's see, I will write software developer. Okay, and I will write in this location. Just okay. See, one I, if I write one, I write one sentence software developer, it will automatically, it will take that, will pop up the screen of all the software developer. But I'm looking for jobs, so I will suppose I'm looking something in UK. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm looking for a UK job. I'm looking something remote. So I will select on this remote section. So where you can work from home. Okay. See, these are some software developing tests, and where, see, there you can see the apply on LinkedIn option is available. So it's a really easy, I mean, life becomes easier when you get apply on LinkedIn. Just directly apply, and if you have uploaded your resume, I have already told you how to upload it. So you can just apply next and next, and so you can just apply for this job if you're interested in working for different countries. Okay, for this situation and how the situation is right now, so you can work from home. Okay, because everyone is working except the manufacturing company. Okay, so this aspect is
Yes, right,
covered.
Nikhil. Except
Thank,
manufacturing company.
yeah, that needs to be highlighted. Thank you, you have joined. Okay, just see. Okay. Hmm. Well, the summer roles which I have seen, I believe you can see my screen. Load roles for different streams. I have just highlighted, and I have made this according to my experience and knowledge. For EC and mechanical and electrical stream, you can, as a fresher, I'm talking about, you can look for a electronics technician role, R&D engineer, a licensed electrician, warehouse lead, packaging technician, sales engineer, maintenance lead. Maintenance lead is after getting some experience as an electronics technician or maintenance technician of around 2 or 3 years, you can become a maintenance lead. Process engineer are mainly involved in manufacturing. Okay, mainly in highly automated of a bakery manufacturing, making the company who are involved in making a cakes and all, or mainly involved in manufacturing of robotics, how the process is all about. I think this one is an optomechanical engineer. I think it's a really big opportunity for you to who are the mechanical engineers to work with optomechanical. But here the two skill sets are required. Some who have worked for electrical, work with electronics, and also with some mechanical. The combination of both, working with the DRDO projects and all. This who the optomechanical engineer do. CSE, IT, and MSMCA, who can just transition their career into the product development engineer, or he can become a data analyst, data scientist, machine learning engineer, design engineer, data integration specialist, PHP developer, business analyst, web developer, AI engineer, and others you can say who are some lab technician, manufacturing engineer, medical. These are from high profile jobs after the gain of some experience. Sales manager, national sales manager, material planner, production manager, and operation manager. So guys, this is all which I need to cover. But there is one our colleague which I was talking about, the already I mentioned, Naveen. He was at manufacturing company, and he have just reached his home. So now he's here, and I invite you, Naveen, to give your introduction and and give a brief overview whatever you are doing.
Thank you, Nikhil.
Thank you. Welcome.
Sorry for being so late. As
It's
Nikhil mentioned, manufacturing company. I just came at 7:30. I will share my experience, how I approached to company, manufacturing company. Recently, I have changed company. Hello. Okay.
yeah, Naveen, we can hear you.
Yes, Naveen. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Naveen, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
Fine, fine. Just go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, I want to ask from which semesters the student are from?
The students are from final year and pre-final year. That is fifth and seventh
Okay.
semester.
Okay. So I will share my experience, how I approach to manufacturing company. I want to give a credit to Parul University who gave me a chance to be in place in Vadodara based company, which name is Techno Electromech. The very first company of my career is Techno Electromech. And recently, last half year, I have changed my company, which is APT Electronics, Delhi. So my designation is R&D engineer. I will tell you about what R&D engineer do. So the very first product of electronics is made by R&D. How many of you know about the R&D? Can anyone tell me? हेलो, सब लोग सुन रहे हैं क्या?
I believe we have to unmute them. So who are interested, just raise your hand, and so even if I have access, I will unmute them.
Everyone is comfortable with Hindi?
No, just Naveen, try to give this information in English because most of the students are from South India.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I will try. So let me explain about how R&D engineer works and how does R&D what R&D product means, how it works. So in every company or in any product, for example, suppose you choose a mobile phone, the very first product is made by R&D. Their quality, their design, their testing, validation, procedure, all are done by R&D engineer. Then only it goes to quality, then for mass production. And recently I am working on SMPS, which is for Indian Railway, 110 volt AC. I will tell you some brief about what is SMPS, what makes it different from linear SMPS to switching mode SMPS. So you have a study about the converter. Suppose in second semester or third semester, you might have a study about the DC converter or power supply, 12 volt adapter, 5 volt adapter. So that was a linear converter. Linear convert means you gave 230 volt AC and you make it step down, and you took it from regulator, that is a linear DC supply. But when you go for SMPS, it works on switch mode. Suppose you give 230, then it goes to bridge rectifier DC, and then by switching number of cycles, we make them to both working dual, like AC and DC, both works in AC and DC. You might have seen in the railway, when you travel in railway, there is mentioned 110 volt DC, 110 volt AC. And if we take our mobile charger, it both works on AC and DC. So how it works? If you give a DC supply to linear power supply, then it will not work. The transformer will be burned because the frequency of DC is 0. So that is the difference between linear and the switching mode power supply. This is a simple example of linear and SMPS. So on basis of this concept, I am working on this project of Indian Railway. So this is my journey from Vadodara to Delhi. I have a two years of experience in R&D field. If you have any question, you can ask me related to R&D, electronics, or career.
Yes, students. Apurv, Ankit, Himanshu.
किसी को कोई पूछना नहीं है क्या?
Actually, they raised their hands at the start of this talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, I mean, this is all the requirement which Rajan have discussed in earlier, that you need to keep the patience.
Yes.
So I mean, when you go for an interview also, or you have to keep the patience, because I can see the 25 to it has decreased to 13. Though it's an interesting section, interesting webinar. Well, it's all up to you. Just go ahead and ask your questions. So if not, then we will end up the session, because it's good practice to ask a question until you get anything cleared. Whatever your doubt is, if it's a simple doubt, just go ahead. No one is here to judge you. No, you're not even sitting up in front of any interview round.
Nikhil, they all are from EC department.
I'm not sure. I mean, I need to check. Ma'am, they're all from EC department?
Yeah.
Okay.
Common guys, be comfortable.
Okay, no worries. Actually, this is, I think, of a 2-hour session. Yes, Ankit. Ankit. I think Ankit is interested to.
Yes, Ankit, do you want to share something?
How to unmute? Where is Ankit?
Already, I had given him permission to talk.
Yeah, Ankit, go ahead.
Unmute yourself and ask, Ankit. Or else you have to write down in chat. I don't know what happened.
He is finding some issue with this muting. Unmute yourself. There is a on left side. There will be a mute option. Unmute yourself from there.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, Ankit, go ahead.
Yes, you are.
Yes. First of all, thank you, Nikhil bhai, for sharing this knowledge with us. I just had a small question. Like, if you are an intern somewhere, so what an intern has responsibilities throughout his internship period. Like, हमको क्या क्या responsibility, मतलब क्या क्या चीजें के लिए हम responsible होते हैं?
Okay. So, I mean, if you're intern over there, then probably depends. If you're intern for suppose electronic technician, so probably you work whatever the projects they are doing, though you will be involved in that. Suppose they're working on some projects, some power electronics projects, so they will get involved with that. How, I mean, whatever the experience, I mean, what they will give you. If you don't have any hands-on experience, they will just go with the whatever the process they are doing, and you have to get hands-on. You have to get some hands-on experience on that while working with the team, and you need to understand and you need to work accordingly. Suppose you're not able to create a outcome working with around 5 to 10 days, don't need to worry. Try to learn it and create some output after working with that team. So don't worry about the responsibility. I mean, once you go for an intern, so I mean, as an intern you will be looked as an intern only. There will be there will be no more expectation from you. So they will I mean, you are hired to learn, and you are hired to share your knowledge, what expertise you have. So so as an intern, if they are working as a software developer, or if you're working as an electronics technician, the more responsibilities will be related to the whatever the project you are doing, from a designing purpose to the end of the product development. And even if I like to also ask Naveen to add on this.
यस, देखो इंटर्नशिप के लिए क्या होता है ना, अभी मैं लाइव एग्जांपल बताऊंगा मेरे लास्ट कंपनी और अभी की कंपनी में। जो भी इंटर्न आते हैं उनको क्या कराया जाता है, सबसे पहले मतलब एक कंपनी में बहुत सारे डिपार्टमेंट होते हैं, जैसे R&D हो गए, क्वालिटी हो गए, प्रोडक्शन हो गए, स्टोर हो गए, HR हो गए। तो जो भी रिलेटेड मतलब डिपार्टमेंट्स होते हैं, सपोज आप एक R&D इंजीनियर के लिए इंटर्नशिप वहाँ पे गए हो इंटर्न करने, या फिर टेक्नीशियन के लिए, तो R&D के रिलेटेड जितने भी अब डिपार्टमेंट्स रिलेटेड रहते हैं, जैसे अब R&D के लिए कंपोनेंट्स मंगाने के स्टोर में जाना पड़ता है, प्रोडक्शन चल रहा है तो प्रोडक्शन लाइन पे जाना पड़ता है, क्वालिटी चेक करना है तो क्वालिटी डिपार्टमेंट, जो भी रिलेटेड डिपार्टमेंट्स है उन सबका प्रोसेस जानना जरूरी होता है। सबसे पहली चीज, आप अगर प्रोसेस समझ जाते हो, उसके बाद जो भी प्रोजेक्ट इंजीनियर होते हैं उनके साथ आपको असिस्टेंट असिस्टेंट मतलब ऐसे वर्क करना पड़ता है, आपको सीखना पड़ता है। ऐसी कोई रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी नहीं दिए जाते कि आपको इतने लिमिटेड पीरियड में ये प्रोजेक्ट खत्म करके देना है। आपको मतलब कंपनी की भी यही रहती है सोच कि ये बंदा सीख के जाए यहाँ से। और डिपेंड करता है कि आपका इंटर्नशिप पेड है अनपेड है। पेड में काफी अच्छा ट्रीट करते हैं, अगर अनपेड है तो उसमें थोड़ा कम करते हैं। ये डिफरेंस रहते हैं इंटर्नशिप का। आप इतना मान के चलो कि आपके ऊपर कोई हेडेक नहीं रहेगा। यू आर फ्री टू लर्न एंड ग्रो देयर।
Okay, thank you.
I want to add something.
Yeah, sure.
क्या होता है ना कि हम इंटर्नशिप के लिए जाते हैं कंपनी में, और जिस डिपार्टमेंट में भी हम काम करते हैं तो वहाँ पे ऐसे जरूरत नहीं है कि तुम्हें वो लोग सिखाएंगे। ऐसे कहीं से प्रेशर हो या कहीं से भी तुम्हें इंटर्नशिप मिल तो जाता है, पर वो लोग चाहते नहीं है कि हम इसको ऐसा ट्रेन। अगर मैं तो ये मेरे से अच्छा हो जाएगा और मेरे जॉब को भी नहीं हो सकती है। तो इसलिए तुम्हें तभी भी मैंने पहले भी बात किया था तुम्हें पैशंस के बारे में, तभी वो रखना होगा तुम्हें। जब वो सिखा रहे हैं तो तुम आई कांटेक्ट मतलब तुम देखता रहना है कि हाँ वो कैसे काम कर रहे हैं। खुद से भी सीखना होगा, और तुम कैसे उनसे तुम काम कैसे सीख सकते हो वो भी तुम्हारा एक थिंकिंग होना चाहिए। वैसे एबिलिटी भी होना चाहिए कि कैसे मैं अपने सीनियर से या मेरे जो मैं किसके असिस्ट कर रहा हूँ, किसके अंडर काम कर रहा हूँ, उसे सीख सकूं। तो ये भी ध्यान रखना पड़ता है, क्योंकि बहुत सारे कंपनी में मेरे अपने कंपनी में ही देखा है मैंने कि वो लोग सिखाना नहीं चाहते। जैसे कि मैं ही जब ज्वाइन किया तो मैं भी फ्रेशर ही था, पर एज अ इंजीनियर मैंने ज्वाइन किया, पर तभी भी मुझे सिखाना नहीं चाहते थे वो लोग कि हाँ तो ये मेरे से अच्छा हो जाएगा और मेरे से आगे अगर निकल गया तो इसलिए तभी भी तुम्हें अपने हिसाब से कैसे तुम उनसे सीख सकते हो, ये भी बहुत ध्यान रखना पड़ता है। दैट्स ऑल, मैं यही बताना चाहता था।
अच्छा, एक चीज और मैं ऐड करना चाहूंगा। आप लोगों ने कई सारे ऐसे एग्जाम्पल देखा होंगे कि मतलब जो इंटर्नशिप के लिए गए 2-3 महीने वहां पे काम किए और फिर कंपनी उनको हायर कर लेते हैं। तो ये एक बहुत ही अच्छा एग्जाम्पल है कि आप अपना कितना बेस्ट दे सकते हो वहां पे, आपकी परफॉर्मेंस कितनी अच्छी होगी। वो एक एट द एट द एंड जब आपका इंटर्नशिप पीरियड खत्म होता है उस टाइम वो लोग एनालिसिस करते हैं। फिर उस टाइम आपका परफॉर्मेंस अच्छा रहता है तो फिर वो जरूर ये सोचते हैं कि इस बंदे को पिक करना है, तो आपको ऑफर करेंगे। आप अगर मतलब इंटरेस्टेड हो उस पैकेज में तो फिर ज्वाइन कर सकते हो। और जैसे कि मैं अभी एक टॉपिक देख रहा हूँ, यहाँ पे एक्सपेक्टेशन की बात है, तो एक हमारी मिसकंसेप्शन क्या रहती है कि एज अ फ्रेशर कोई भी कंपनी हम ज्वाइन करते हैं तो हमारी एक ईगो रहती है कि हम इतने पैसे खर्च करके इंजीनियरिंग पास आउट किए और ऊपर से मतलब इतने 4 साल मतलब वेस्ट किए, तब जाके इंजीनियरिंग की डिग्री मिली है। और जॉब मतलब हम ये सोचते हैं कि हमारा जो जॉब हो वो 2.5 लाख की सैलरी होनी चाहिए और एक केबिन होनी चाहिए, लैपटॉप होना चाहिए, ये सोचते हैं। ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। इंडिया में हर साल मिलियंस ऑफ इंजीनियर पास आउट होते हैं। मैं आपको बता दूं, मेरी पहली सैलरी फर्स्ट मंथ की सैलरी 15,000 थी जब मैंने ज्वाइन किया था एज अ R&D इंजीनियर। जीटी में मैंने ज्वाइन किया था। तो ये कभी भी मत मतलब अपने माइंड से निकाल दो कि मैं जब ज्वाइन करूँ तो मेरा हायर एक पैकेज होगा। अगर सीखना है, कोर कंपनी मिल रही है तो ज्यादा नहीं सोचना, आराम से जाना और बिना हिचकिच के ज्वाइन कर लेना। चाहे इंटर्न हो, अच्छी कंपनी मिल रही है तो इंटर्न में भी अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस देना, वो लोग पिक करेंगे ही करेंगे।
और मैक्सिमम से मैक्सिमम इंटर्नशिप करो, वो बहुत हेल्पफुल होता है। अगर तुम कहीं भी इंटरव्यू या कहीं पे जा रहे हो तो कम से कम एटलीस्ट 2 इंटर्न।
Yes, Gautam,
Yes, ma'am.
you want to ask something, Gautam?
और एक
Yes. So, sir, thanks for this session. And I'm having two doubts particularly. And the first one is, you have talked about the projects and internships. But if anyone is interested to get into IT domain, will the project or internship from electronics domain would help, or is it just a waste of time? So that's what I want to know. And also, someone has suggested me that internships with PPO would be an advantage, and without PPO, it's just a matter of time whether you want to invest or not. So please help me with this.
Can you tell me what is PPO?
Replacement offer.
Replacement offer. Okay.
Naveen,
See,
you wanna go ahead.
sorry. See, IT and electronics both works parallelly. You heard about embedded or you study about the embedded. Embedded is all about IT and electronics. So if you ever get a chance to work in electronics company, although you are from the IT domain, please don't hesitate, just join it. Okay.
Yeah, so I would also like to add on that, Gautam. So, I mean, if you get a chance, I mean, you have a question mainly focused on if you're looking to get into the IT roles like software or whatever, data analyst or business analyst. So your question is like, you want to do an electronics project or not? But I would suggest you that do the projects, whether it's an electronics based project or not, because you get an understanding of life cycle of the project, because it's all same. I mean, you go in any company, the life cycle will remain the same. You will get a client requirement as for the new product development. You will create some according some standard procedures to maintain that, and you will start working on that, receiving that, accomplishing that standard procedures. So you will get to understand when you're working for a final year project, or if you're, I mean, which sem you are studying, Autumn? Can you tell me?
Right now, I'm in my third year.
Third year. So it's good. It's a good time to, I mean, if you're passionate about some IT projects, and so just go and connect with other department. We have some resources. If you are in hostel, if you're not in hostel, just try to get come with the resources you are available at the college. Get in connect with Arvind sir, okay, or maybe another ma'am. She also have a great contact with other departments. So she will help you out if you're interested for IT domain projects. So you can parallelly work on the electronics projects in your last final year. That's as usual you do, and working on IT projects, get in connect with the another ma'am, and try to get connect with the computer science department, where you will gain some exposure of the project, how you need to proceed, and how you need to walk through the project. So I think it's all important on the resume to showcase your projects, whether it's electronics or whether it's IT industry. But get some hands-on experience once you apply for any role, or particularly if you are in electronics or getting into the IT industry, get some certification or get some hands-on experience. That's my personal advice to you.
Thank you, sir.
I will add something. As I am a electronics engineer, I am working right now as a IT engineer. So engineering doesn't matter electronics or communication or what. And what matters is what is your interest and what you can do. That's all matters. Doesn't matter that you are from electronics and communication or other branch. Engineering students are doing well as in a marketing field, as well as or any other civil in government jobs, or as well as. So the field doesn't matter. The matter is your interest and your passion and your labor, hard labor, and that's all.
You might have heard about engineers can do anything.
Yeah.
Yes, Gautam, already I had shared this project guidelines, and in that we have a main two categories. Category one is your pure EC field, that is you have to select project from core EC field, that is either from processor, you may consider embedded system, then wireless communication, or networking, or image processing. And category two, this is called as a interdisciplinary projects. So it may possible to make a group of other specialization students like EC along with computer, IT, biomedical also, mechatronics also, or else mechanical. So that comes under your category two, and we have already provided this platform so that it is very helpful to add some plus point in your resume, as Nikhil and the Rajan and Naveen had said. Okay. So Gautam, if you are interested to do your project with other specialization students, then you can just drop a mail to me. Then we'll discuss.
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes. Anyone has any doubt? Pallavi, Himanshu, Apur, Kaladar.
Guys, get your doubts cleared, because this is a chance where after this webinar you will start applying for your job. And those, because it's how well it's a pandemic is going on, so I believe probably the colleges are arranging a good interview sessions, interview companies and all. So I believe today is a good day where you can gain some insights and experience from our Naveen, Rajan and me. Don't miss this golden opportunity, because the opportunity never knocks the door. Go ahead, whatever the doubt, if the simple question you have, don't bother about the community, what the panels are present over here.
Uh, I had one more thing to say.
Hmm.
Yes.
Like,
Okay.
I think that electronics is much more required and same as IT. Like, as I think Ranjan bhai said that electronics and IT goes in parallel.
Hmm. You're right. You're definitely right. Yeah,
So
Rajan, add it.
I
Go.
totally believe that an electronics engineer has to have IT experience too. Like you have to get your hands on over IoT things. So is I'm thinking in the correct way or not?
Yeah, you are absolutely correct. You are thinking right. Uh, Electronics engineer should have good hands on coding. Yeah, coding as well as hardware part. So you are thinking in the right way. So you can do better in these fields. Nikhil, anything you can add?
Yeah, if you're, what's your passion, Ankit? Can you tell me, what makes you more passionate, or what makes you more interest? Can you unmute yourself and tell me?
Passionate, I mean, like I love these things to do, like electronics and IT.
Great, great. So there is an opportunity. Always as we are working R&D engineer. The domain is power electronics, where you can become R&D engineer. It's a VLSI where you can become a chip design or chip engineer. Okay. If it's a IoT, you have to. There is a well demand in IoT, and I believe there are many advanced projects that are available. It's all about, you have to start your research or looking on the Google Scholar. Okay. The big projects are available on Google Scholar. And if you want to refer some books which would help you to do in a research, visit pdfdrive.com. Whatever the book you also, well, the engineer suffered a lot to study from getting some books and getting some insight. Or so I see have seen some well, I have experience about that. So visit pdfdrive.com, where you can have some multiple the big encyclopedia of all the projects and what the approach is. Because at last, the final year, me, Naveen, and other colleagues in Rajan have to go through the around 30 to 40 case studies, and try to understand all the scenario and what we gonna create. So try right early. It's not late. Third year, it's a good time to start your projects. And try to get in connect with other mechanical stream IT engineer, whether you if you, IT streams where you're working on different projects, get some help from there. Okay. So I believe you have a great career. And at last, the last advice I would like to give you, that whatever you're doing, after this college or whatever the jobs you're looking for, get your first job, whatever it is. It's a technical or it's a non-technical, but definitely follow your passion. Okay. But once you get any job, you will get some industry exposure, because if you have not done any internship or not any hands-on experience, but I will like you to get some any industry experience or any role experience. That's my personal advice to anyone. Don't hesitate to ignore any job profiles like marketing, sales, or market anything, because it doesn't know. I mean, if you go, if you're hired for, there is a real example I have seen with my other colleagues who was hired for a marketing I'm a marketing engineer, but after some few months looking into their technicalities, he was moved into the technical field. He was moved into the technical. He was moved into the other section. Okay, he was moved from marketing engineer to the R&D, or move into the technician or electronics technician. So don't hesitate to join any company or join any position, because never knows. I mean, whatever the skills you have learned in your 4 years, it will transition into your technical passion, what you're looking for. Because once you get into the industry, you can approach to your manager, you can approach to your director or CEO with some projects that I have worked on this project and I am capable to do this. If you hire me and work for that project without any getting paid, working as also working as a marketing guy, and create some projects. So I have also done for my company. So I am working. I was as a recruiter working someone analyst. Recently, from 3 or 4 months, I have started doing some projects and reports. So they have also given me the profile title as analyst. Okay, so try to, because I was passionate about the creating some dashboards and reports, because I wanted to create some marketing strategies and create some reports which will help the others to understand the business. And when I started my doing post graduation diploma in data science, after this the graduation I completed on that. So that made me passionate about. So I mean, you will have a time, and third, this is your third year. Well, all you will be recognized, or well, who are just doing some research and all, they will recognize their own personality, that what they're capable of, what their capability is. Already Naveen knew it. Naveen already knew that he can do all other projects. He was already he was getting hands on dirty through the second year or first year. He started creating multiple projects, and he started in the last year. He started doing a big project of power electronics. So
Yes, right.
Rajan was on soft skill IT engineer. Well, he is good over there. Rajan started working on the software development, and Rajan got a hands on. I mean, he did research by himself. So you need to, all you have to, I mean, you have to find your passion, and you need to find your passion. This is the right time to uh, judge your passion, and right time to introspect your passion. I can say that. So go
Uh,
back and come to the first. Yeah, Rajan, add it.
Yeah, I just want to say that from previously, I am focusing on internship. I can give you a real example of mine. I have not done any internship in up to 4 years. When it comes vacation, I used to come Nepal back to enjoy with my family. That was my big mistake. I have got lots of rejection from companies due to my internship. So guys, I just want to say you that this is the right time. Third years or last years, you just focus on your internship, and just at least do one internship. Don't let it go. Although the college have not done compulsory for internship, although you need to do that, that is important. Focus on that, and you can join any company at least for 1 month. That's all. This is my real life example. I have got lots of rejection from companies due to my internship. They don't believe me that you can do anything in industry's exposure, because I don't have any experience of internship. I don't have any experience of industrial any kinds of work, and I can't make them convinced that yeah, I can do that. And because I have not done internship, though I don't have that confidence to tell that yeah, I can complete this work, or I can complete this project. So guys, be focused on that. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That's true.
So guys, it's 8:13. So I mean, it's also the IPL time, and many of them have also left because of that. So to 25 to 12 people have been reduced. So go with your questions. Just more 5 minutes. So we will end up the session. If,
Is anyone doing a projects on power electronics or electronics based project?
Yes, today only they had submitted me their group list and proposed title. So their final title is still pending. So once if any one of the group is interested to complete their project in that power electronics field, definitely I will communicate with you. Okay.
Okay.
प्रोजेक्ट टाइटल रिजेक्ट होना बाकी है.
Yes. Today only, today is the last date for submission of their proposed title.
Okay.
But this pandemic, no, we can say that it provides us some good as well as bad things. So due to this COVID-19 pandemic situation, for electronics engineers, I think most of this field, that is even today's news is that in semiconductor area, they required number of electronics engineers.
Very true, ma'am.
Yes.
Very true.
We can say that this pandemic, it provides the very big platform for these juniors to do their innovative work. So Ankit, you start your work, start to find out your project field, and start to finalize that. Okay.
You guys don't bother that there is no job for electronics engineer. There are lots of job for electronics engineer. Previously, we also think that there is no job for electronics engineer, but there are in market there are lots of job for electronics engineer. So be prepared for that. Don't be panic. You need to be perfect. You need to be passionate. That's
So guys, I believe there is some, I was going through LinkedIn posting, so I've come across that IIT Bombay have organized some internships. So I think there are more than 600 interns are required for different domains. So just if possible, I will share you the link. Okay, let me check so you can go over that. You can go to that. So you can go, you have some opportunity over there. Many interns will be paid over there. Sorry, IIT Madras, not Bombay. Okay. So
IIT Madras is there, IIT Hyderabad is there. Even if this Bolt technology, Bolt IoT is there at Nagpur.
recently IIT Madras, I think, and get some. I mean, always be connected with the professors like Anuradha ma'am and mainly with another ma'am and Arvind sir. So they will help you out in any project. Mainly you have to do your own project, but they will help you out to get the resources. And if you need a help from IT domain, if you need a help from CSE domain, so they will help you out.
Yeah, and you guys are there also. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
so
Yes,
I think
definitely, ma'am. We will
Sure.
help.
yes, so I think this is now time to end our this
Yeah.
discussion. So thank you so much, Nikhil, Rajan, and Naveen. I think this session is very, very helpful, very, very informative for these juniors. Okay,
Yeah,
so
ma'am.
be connected and take care, all of you. All the best in your future.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am,
you.
for giving
thank you,
this
ma'am.
opportunity and sharing our experience. We all really thank you.
Yes.
Bye, guys. Stay safe.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye bye, all of you. Take care.
Bye, bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, all of you.